Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. We are going to be going on out and doing one job today, and that is going to be a house wash with gutter cleaning and a painted deck cleaning. And that is going to be very different than our normal deck cleanings. If it's an exposed wood, we have to use a variety of different chemicals. But with painted decks, I just apply my regular house wash mix, give it a little time to dwell, rinse it off thoroughly, and it generally costs a lot less than if I was doing exposed wood. And that's just because of the time it takes to do exposed wood versus painted wood. But yeah, it's going to be a really good day. We are getting a little bit of a late start, but we do a 2-hour arrival window, so we're going to make it there with more than plenty of time before the end of our arrival window. And that is something that I started doing in my first year after I realized that sometimes life happens, and you know, you can't get there at 9 o'clock in the morning every morning. And so having that 2-hour arrival window is wonderful, just because if I have multiple jobs in a day and something comes up and I've got to wash one side twice, well, that might be an extra 10 minutes I spend on that job. Or, you know, you guys all know the talkers. You've got somebody who you'll spend a half hour just talking with the client before you even get started pressure washing. And don't get me wrong, I love talking too. You know, that's one reason why I have the YouTube channel, is to have somebody to talk to, because this is an isolated job. But that moment you look up and you see like 4 of your neighbors standing in the yard watching you make a video. But yeah, I'm a talker too. So nothing against the talkers of the world, but it definitely affects your time management. And sometimes pulling away is a delicate balance when you know you have to be at another job and you have just that little extra time of saying, hey, I'll be there between 11 and 1. You can show up at 12:55, you're technically still on time. Now, I do like to arrive at the beginning of the arrival window. I like to keep my time in line. Doesn't always happen. So today we're running a little bit late, and it's going to be okay. I'm going to let the client know that we're on our way, and we're going to head on out there. Finally getting started on this one. Got a good bit in the gutters, but they're pretty loosely packed. And this is the deck we're going to be washing today, all nicely painted. And I'm just going to move a few of those cushions and wash around everything else. But overall, late start to the day, but not a bad start to the day. Pre-fill the tank, but the spigot right back here, I took the little winter cover off of it and tried to open it up, make sure everything was good and there's nothing flowing. The customer advised me to come over here. There should be a little door, she said, into the crawl space. Yep. Water. Alright, she said that should do it. We'll find out. Oh yeah. Alright, this thing is filling up and uh-oh. That's not gonna work. We've got 75 gallons full of rusty water in there. Give or take. We're at an angle here. Yeah, that's coming out really bad still. Alright, time to dump this thing. So this has happened to me once before, using a spigot that has been out of service for the winter, and all those pipes rusted. So gotta completely purge my line, completely purge their line, because I guess after those 75 gallons it's still flowing red. So we'll see how this goes. This will definitely slow us down a little bit, but still our only job for the day. I'm gonna let that drain. Alright, so we are now rinsing the bottom of the tank now that we are running clear. Got a ton of that iron still in the bottom. And this is the kind of stuff that you need to have an arrival window, because this has been time consuming and it's going to put me behind if I had an appointment right after this. So I'm going to get this completely flushed and we're going to go from there. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, so with the solution of this is not coming out clean, we have two 100-foot hoses hooked up. This is my backup hose in case I have a burst line or anything like that. And we are going to be running out of the client's washing machine spigot. Apparently their outside faucets are on well water, their inside faucets are on city water. So they're going to let us use their tap water to wash the house. So we're definitely a little behind, probably an hour behind where I want to be on this one, but that's okay. We've got a solution and it is coming out good. Alright, washing the last side now. This one has been a bit of a monster to wash. We've had boards come loose on the deck. Not really any type of prep. All of the furniture was still on there. Of course, the issue with the water. We had leaking windows. And so now I'm really trying to baby all of the windows now. I don't know if any more have leaked, but I'm grateful that the homeowner is home. And of course, it's not giving me a whole lot of time to record anything. It's just been playing catch up. What's going on? It's coming out great so far. A little freebie here. That's this little dog enclosure. After everything is said and done, that's why we do it. Nice, beautiful, clean, happy customer, end of day. Alright, so that was a long day. Well, not long day, but it was a longer time spent on that job than what I was hoping for. But I got the job done and left a very satisfied client. They were very happy with how the house came out. They were very happy that I was able to work with them, which I kind of feel like they were working with me, so I think it was very mutually beneficial for both of us today. I definitely learned that you can hook up to a washing machine spigot. A great idea on her husband's part, or on the client's part, and I'm looking forward to coming back out again. They want me to put them on the calendar for next year's gutter cleaning, and maybe every 2 years doing a house wash. So hey guys, all right, so made it home after that one, and it was kind of crazy. Definitely a first for me, hooking up with the water source from behind the washing machine. But again, you know, very grateful to have those clients that not only were willing to work with me, willing to make it work, but also when I got home, I noticed that we had already received a 5-star review on Google, and we had already been paid. Both of these were through the House Call Pro app. You know, it's very automated for us now, so all I have to do is hit a button. I'm done with this job, and it automatically sends out all the text messages that we need to, including the request for a review, which our reviews have skyrocketed since we switched over to the app, as well as having that online invoice go out to them as soon as we are done with the job is also super nice and easy. If you guys want to, check out the link below. If you don't have a CRM, I highly recommend you give them a try. They do have a free trial option for House Call Pro. I will leave a link for that. And you can check it out and see if it's something you're interested in, but it's definitely something that I'll never go back to running without a CRM. Definitely recommend House Call Pro. They've done a great job for us so far. Hoping that they will for you too. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and y'all be safe out there.